Hello, Tennessee Tourism Partners. My name is Emily Parley with Orange142. Our team is thrilled to be partnering with the Tennessee Department of Tourist Development and VML to offer new digital co-op partnerships into 2020 and beyond. In this video, I'm going to walk you guys through a little bit about Orange142, our expertise in the tourism space, and some of the offerings and the actual co-op packages that we provided to you guys as partners so you guys can understand them a little bit better. At the end of the presentation, I'll provide my contact information, so please feel free to reach out to me afterwards at any time with questions or stuff that I may not have covered. I'd be happy to send you this in an email, or if you want to, we're hosting this on our website at orange142.com/Tennessee-co-op. So you guys can check these packages out there as well. But again, feel free to just even say hi if you want. I look forward to working with all of you guys. Jumping in, let's take a look a little bit about Orange142. On a high level view, Orange142, we are a digital media and execution house. We are based out of Austin, Texas. I'm actually in the Nashville market myself. I'm a proud born and raised Tennessean. I've worked with several of you guys out there in Tennessee over the past years. So I'm really excited to be partnering again with the state. Our team is, we consist of about 35 people, and we're all self-proclaimed travel geeks and digital media experts that you'll be able to utilize our experience in the tourism space. About 85% of our clients are tourism-based. So we work with DMOs, state tourism boards, attractions, hoteliers, all over the country. So we have quite a bit of experience and knowledge in this space. We execute advertising strategies across a slew of digital media tactics, which I'll show you on one of these slides here in just a second, to really strategically target your audience and help you guys come up with exactly what you're looking to accomplish with a digital media campaign. Moving on to industry certifications. This is just kind of a look at some of the industry certifies that we have. We are premier Google partners, proud IAB members, Facebook Blueprint partners, all of these to just simply say that, we are on top of industry trends. We are super informed with different things, and we like to keep our clients informed as well. We like to take a super consultative approach to these things and make sure that we're passing this knowledge on to our clients. So Orange actually executes all of our media in-house. So we never third party anything out. We do everything in-house with our team, and that allows us to be really nimble, allows for some great optimization opportunities, quick turnaround, so on and so forth. We are also a demand-side platform, a DSP, and this grants us access to about 98% of the internet, which allows us to be really strategic with, the execution and the targeting, to make sure we're getting you in front of the exact right audience across those brand-safe websites. All of our campaigns are turnkey. We try to make it as easy as possible. We pull all of the execution, insights, reporting under the same umbrella in that one net rate, so that it's super easy for you guys to understand and have transparency with what you're receiving with Orange142. And lastly, there's really no hidden fees. We don't have any retainers. There's no unexpected costs. Everything that we do provide to you guys up front is what you're seeing. Utilizing that DSP in-house really makes us unique within the industry, and it allows us to take a really holistic approach, and it forces us to not work in silos, so we can be really creative and strategic with the media mix and the tactics and the solutions. These are just some key points of working with us that we've seen other DMOs and other tourism clients that enjoy. We do truly customize every single campaign. Generally with an onboarding, I'd like to sit down with you and your team and get an understanding of what are you looking to accomplish with a digital media campaign? What are your needs? Do you need something that's driving website traffic? Are we looking for video views? Those types of things. And then we can sit down and actually customize those proposals for you based around what you're looking to accomplish, and to make sure that everyone has really set realistic expectations. Our team, we don't shy away from making recommendations and really being consultative in a partnership. As I'd mentioned before, we bundle everything together with that planning and that execution, which I think a lot of other partners you don't necessarily have both of those pieces with. So we take really great pride there, and that just allows for us to help you make sure that you're calculating your ROI the strongest to report back with your team. A lot of our partners like the continuity with one vendor, as opposed to having multiple projects with multiple different people. This really allows, kind of a one contact approach to these different pieces. And that really allows us to kind of take a look at, if a tactic isn't performing, how do we reallocate that? How do we optimize that? So those are kind of some of the key points of working with us. Here we're just going to kind of start a quick view on walking through all of the digital media and targeting tactics that Orange142 has to offer. This is essentially a laundry list of the different tactics that we can actually execute through our in-house DSP. A lot of these you'll see in the co-op packages here that I'll walk through a little bit more granularly in just a few minutes. But if there is something that you're interested in learning a little bit more about, or if you want to talk through, what complementary tactics work with each other very well, I really would love to take those individual conversations offline with you guys. Here's a look at some of our data capabilities. So the first package we're going to look at is our lead generation tactic. We launched this particular option because we got feedback from the state of Tennessee that out of the 3 primary objectives that were provided, and this was based on surveying from you guys, the partners, this is what you were looking for from a co-op partner. These packages are great for building out database, really creating a more robust CRM. These can be built out on both the consumer and the B2B side. So really it's a great opportunity to grab new leads, grab a new list. You can share this with both your marketing or your sales team. And you can pull it directly into most CRM manager or most of your customer relationship management software, as it does come in an Excel spreadsheet. A complementary tactic for you to consider would be something of our ECRM tactic, which essentially allows us to help you guys create content and additional touch points to your existing database on a monthly or bi-monthly basis. Sort of, if that's something you're not already doing, you absolutely should be. Here's a look at the actual packages here. You will see that with each of these packages, we've given you a few different tiers. Some of these are a little bit more robust. Some of these are just kind of easy for you to try. With this particular one, we do provide these leads in, like I said, an Excel spreadsheet. So depending on budgeting, we can, break it out over the course of a few months, or we can throw, them all together in one leads list for you, whatever makes the most sense. Moving on to our second tactic, which is programmatic video. I know that over the past couple of years, video has been a really hot topic for a lot of people, especially in the tourism space, as it is such a strong imagery and such a good way to relay that message, utilizing, sight and sound and motion, all those good things. This is a top of funnel awareness tactic. And we're able to take a real audience-based approach with this video. This is something that generally we would require you guys to provide us a 15 or a 30-second video spot that we can repurpose very easily. I read recently that upwards of 75% of online consumers actually watch videos at each week. So truly there's no better way to actually capture that attention than to target people while they're consuming the media. Here is a look at the packages that we've created specifically for this programmatic video. This is done on a cost per completed view. So we are guaranteeing you that there will be views over the course of a campaign. It's a great way, like I said, to repurpose a current video asset that you already have with a much more methodical targeting strategy. These will be across brand safe websites, as I mentioned earlier. And something to mention as well, on all of the media tactics that we're actually executing for you, we will provide you access to a real-time dashboard, which I'll touch on at the end of the slides here just in a bit, which allows you to monitor in real time the campaign performance. So you won't necessarily have to wait till end of month to see how the campaign's performing. You'll have access to that 24/7, and we'll get into that a little bit more depth in a minute. For our next co-op option, this is our in-need targeting, and this is one of our unique tactics here at Orange142, and honestly probably one of our top performing tactics as far as metrics go. The special sauce in this particular tactic truly is in the targeting. We utilize our data partners, online activity tracking, and we reach consumers with messaging that is needed in that moment, thus being in need. So for example, we will utilize online activity tracking and website searches to then serve ads that are the most relevant to what they're actually looking for. So if you're looking to target travelers that are interested in a mountain getaway, then we can target them specifically based on those online activity pieces. There's some really great opportunities here to hit the entire marketing funnel from those awareness pieces all the way down the conversion metrics. These are done on a cost per click model. So we are guaranteeing a certain amount of engagement with these ad units. And it's a really, really great tool. Again, all of these packages we do have, I can send them out in an email or is on orange142.com/Tennessee-co-op. And that gives you the opportunity to look at these in a little bit more depth if I'm going a little too quickly here. Taking a look at our next solution, we have connected TV. This is sometimes called OTT, so you might hear people call it either connected TV or OTT. This has been a very popular and growing awareness tactic over the past couple of years. Many folks are utilizing this kind of in lieu of more of like a linear TV buy. Your traditional TV buys can get pretty expensive. It's a bit of a spray and pray method, but this is definitely a great solution to consider in lieu of that. As it's trackable, it's targetable, and we see upwards of like a 98% view through rate for this particular tactic. And it serves across streaming devices. So, your heavy hitters like Roku, Apple TV, Fire Stick, those are where these actual units will show up. This also allows you to follow an audience and reach them where they're really the most attentive on a screen, a big screen TV, or on a connected device. There's several different opportunities for targeting here. We can do kind of your general age, gender, behavior, location. We can also do content targeting with this solution. So, for example, if you're looking to target families and that makes the most sense for you, we can target across Disney Channel or Cartoon Network or something that is relevant to your audience. These packages here, we've got a few different tiers for you guys to look at and try as well. And these are done on a cost per completed view as well. Again, great branding tactic, great opportunity for you to look at as opposed to your traditional TV buys, and all trackable. Next, we have our paid search advertising. If paid search is not something you are doing, have done, or have considered, I definitely would put that in a top recommendation for you. It's by far one of our top conversion metrics, and we have an incredible team that executes these campaigns. It's super important for any tourism outlet or destination to play in this space. It's highly competitive. You're actually serving ads to people as they are looking for you, essentially. So this is definitely something that is a really competitive environment, and it can be confusing. It can be tough to do on your own, and laborsome, really. So that's why it's important to have partners that are experts in this space. If you do have a current PPC or paid search partner that you're maybe just not happy with, our team would be more than happy to take a look at how they're performing, give you some audit recommendations, and really just help you understand it a little bit better. The PPC in the packages here, you'll see we have a minimum 3-month campaign with this, because we do have a little bit longer of a lead time with this particular tactic, as we need to dig in, get current assets, get some back-end access on our end. So we do need that 2 weeks to launch these campaigns, just to make sure that we're doing it well. And the 3-month minimum run time is just to allow us to really get in, get some data, get some optimizations, and really get some good leads for you guys. But again, I think this is, if you're not doing it, you absolutely should be considering it. Moving on to streaming radio. I personally have a very soft spot for this tactic as I come from the audio world. The power of audio is truly infinite. From top of funnel all awareness standpoint, I think that everyone, it's oftentimes easy to overlook branding and awareness metrics, but it's super duper important to really help drive those conversion metrics as well. But this is another opportunity to take a more digitized approach to some of those your traditional outlets that you've done previously. Broadcast radio can be very expensive. It's not necessarily super targetable or trackable, and that's something that you definitely can get with these streaming radio opportunities. Our programmatic audio does go across all different audio inventory, all across your heavy hitters like Spotify, Pandora, local streaming radio channels, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, truly anywhere. This is a very audience-based approach again as well to your traditional terrestrial radio. Here are some of the packages that we have created for the streaming radio. We can repurpose any 15 or 30-second audio spot that you may currently have, or we have the capability, and I've kind of given a little bit of notes down here. Our team has the capability to help with audio production. So if that's something, that's holding you back from trying any audio outlets, definitely recommend that, you take a look at audio as an option, and our team can help you produce that easily. Taking a look at another video option that we have for you guys, and this is more platform specific on YouTube. Everyone knows YouTube. Everyone's probably utilizing YouTube. I read somewhere recently that YouTube has over 3 billion searches per month. And that's only second to Google as far as search volume goes. So, I mean, that's a crazy, crazy number. This is another video option that is great, and it's more platform specific. We still have the capability of being hyper-targeted based on interests, behaviors. Something interesting with YouTube is we can actually target these tactics by video content that the user's already engaged with. So that's definitely a great way to focus in on folks that are interested already. There are multiple different ad units across YouTube that kind of hit different engagement pieces. Excuse me. So that's something that we can discuss once we dig in on looking at these video options. Here's a YouTube specific snapshot on packages. Again, video assets for this particular one would need to be developed and provided to us as well. Something that would be interesting for us to look at together would be, pairing both YouTube, programmatic video, and kind of running them simultaneously. And that allows us the opportunity on our end to really optimize based on, what's performing better and so on and so forth. Last, but most certainly not least, is paid social advertising. I would say second or parallel to paid search, this is probably something that I would 1,000,000% recommend. If you haven't tried, definitely looking into, especially in the tourism space. Um, this tactic really hits, again, that entire funnel that you're looking at there in the bottom left corner, from awareness and consideration all the way down to those conversion metrics. Social is just a great tool to stay engaged with people that we already know are engaged with your destination and your brand. Um, we have a phenomenal team, world-class team really, of social media strategists that you'll connect with before the campaign launches to establish the best approach to setting up these campaigns. We always want the campaigns to drive engagement and enhance that organic social presence. So those are the things that you'll work on with our team. There are multiple ad units across these platforms as well. And it's just really fun and engaging, the opportunities that we can run across these platforms, which would include your major hitters, your heavy hitters like Instagram and Facebook as well. And these are the packages we've developed specifically in that paid search space. One mention here is that we do need, in order to run these campaigns, we will need back-end access, business manager access to your social accounts to actually implement these campaigns for you. And just kind of on another social related vein, we do have the capability to manage social campaigns as well. So if you need help with content calendars and actual execution, if you don't have anybody that's designated in-house for specifically running your social media pages, we have a phenomenal team of experts and strategists that can help you guys with that as well. All right. So that really kind of walks us through all of the different packages that we have created specifically for you guys. Again, if there's something that you're interested in that isn't necessarily designed out here, I'm happy to have those conversations. And lastly, we'll kind of just run through what our reporting and what the dashboard looks like, so you kind of have a better idea on what to expect as far as metrics go from our end. Here are some of the and I know I've used this word optimization a million times throughout this presentation, but we really don't like to have that quote, that set it and quit it approach with our campaigns. We truly like the information and the data to help inform, creative, help inform tactics, help inform the campaign as a whole. Like I mentioned just a second ago, the Google Analytics access is incredibly helpful for us within the optimization process. It allows us to bring continuity to the reporting. It simply just allows us to give a much more robust view to you and your team. And lastly, we have a snapshot of what the actual real-time reporting dashboard looks like. So we'll provide you, as soon as the campaign launches, we'll provide you with access to this dashboard. And then you'll be able to see by creative, by tactic, by metrics, is it a cost per view? Is it a CPM? So on and so forth. And this just gives you a little bit of insight into what the campaign's actually doing in real time. And we can, if you work with an agency and you need them to have access, or if you need someone else in your team to have access, we can give everybody individual credentials to take a look at it. And in addition to that, we do provide that monthly campaign reporting and campaign wrap reports. And, we like to stay in contact throughout the entire campaign to really give optimization thoughts and so on and so forth. But truly, that's, in a nutshell, our reporting and dashboards. And that's really a wrap for all that we have here today with the Orange142 co-op partnership opportunities for the Tennessee Tourism Partners. We truly are, I know I said that several times, but we truly are excited for this partnership with the state and with you guys. I think we have a lot of expertise and excitement to bring to the table with some of these campaigns. Again, my information is here on the screen. My name's Emily Parley. If you need anything, feel free to give me a shout. I am in the Nashville market, and I travel a bunch, so I'm constantly all over the state. So I'd be happy to set a time to stop in and say hello. And one more time, it is hosted on our website at orange142.com/Tennessee-co-op. So anything you guys need, we hope to hear from you soon. Have a great year, guys. We'll talk soon. Thanks.